Alright, so let's walk through creating a campaign. So from your MailChimp homepage, you can either click the Create Campaign button or go to Campaigns, then click the Create Campaign button. Again, a quick overview. Regular campaign, this is one you design via HTML. Plain text is simply no pictures, no formatting, just simple plain text email. A/B split testing, this is for when we want to test multiple variations of a campaign, whether it be subject line, the from name, email content, or the send day and time. Then finally, RSS feed. This is just sending content from an RSS feed. But let's just do a regular campaign, so click Select. Now you want to choose your list. So I'm going to choose the Amazon Revenue Calculator. Now one thing I want to note here, it gives you the option to send to the entire list, to a save segment, to a group or new segment, paste emails to build a new segment. For the most part, I send it to the entire list. But one thing I've learned with working with e-commerce clients is if I'm sending out a promo coupon to somebody who just purchased the item, they're going to be upset and feel gypped because they just bought an item. Why didn't I get this 10% off coupon a day ago when I bought? So that's where I like to send to a group or a new segment. So I select this and I scroll down. Subscribers match any of the following conditions. I like to do date added. So date added is before. So if today is 3/1/2016, if I bought something from a website, I'd be okay with receiving a promo code if it was at least a month ago. So I changed this to a month back. So February 1st. That way we at least have a 1 month buffer of people added before a month ago. So everyone added to this list over a month ago. This eliminates that problem of angry recent customers saying, hey, why didn't I get a coupon before I made my purchase? So now we click next. So again, I like to name my campaign the date and the email list. Now here's your subject. This is the actual subject going to people. My usual highest open rate are for list or how-to guides. So for this one, I want to do list. The from name, like I said, you can either go personal or the company brand name. Then the from email address, this is who the subscriber can respond to or reply to directly from this email campaign. Then make sure to check personalize the to field. So this is pulling the first name from your email database. So when that person is emailed, it's actually sent to their name, Bob Smith, then their email address. So this is a good way to avoid spam filters. Scroll down, things I want to track open, track clicks, and then these two are default on free accounts. For this specific campaign, I really only need opens and clicks tracked, so we're not going to select any of these analytics this time. So scroll down. If I want to auto post and auto tweet this email campaign to my Facebook and Twitter, I would select these two boxes. But for this campaign, I don't need that option. Finally is auto convert to video. This isn't relevant for my email design because I'm not going to embed a video. So I'll just click next. Now we have some options for our template. I can code my own, actually paste in that code. I can go through my saved templates. I've already had this template in the past, but it doesn't make sense for this campaign. Themes. For this specific email campaign, none of these themes really make sense for me. A lot of them are pretty backgrounds, whatnot, e-commerce. If it was a holiday, we could do this. So if you like pre-built, really easy, just plug and play type of backgrounds and nice imagery, go with the themes. But for the most part, I like to build it out with my own content, my own HTML, my own images. So let's just go back to basic. Now for basic, we're just breaking it down by columns. What type of blocks are in those templates? Looks like a header, text, image, text. So scroll down, we could look through these. There's a single column, a 1 to a 3. So there's 3 columns. That would be nice for maybe products, product shot, product shot, product shot, product description, product description. So let's keep looking, 2 column. Then we have a simple text. So the nice thing about this basic layout, I usually just start with a one column because you can add blocks in the design section to really customize the layout anyway. So unless one of these really jumps at you, you know you have two products you want to review or display in your email campaign, sure, you can pick these. But let's start with a one column. So this is what I'm talking about. We can drag in other elements if we want. Yes, we have the header image in place and the text image here. But let's scroll down, add an image right here. Now you can see image, text, image. Another thing I really like are call to action buttons. So let's add that here. Buy now. I can edit whatever that button says. So we can edit everything about this button. This is a great call to action item in an email campaign, obviously, because people are drawn to buttons. So buy now. We can put the web address for this. Where does this go? Where does this lead to? That's what this will be. We can change the button color if that isn't with your theme. So style, background. Let's make it a red button. Oh. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Save and close. So play around in here. There's a lot of elements to this. We can change the design in each section, whether it be the header, the body, and so on. But a few elements I want to just touch on within the design is the pre-header. This is a short preview of your email's content. So when someone gets an email, yes, it's going to say the subject line, but it gives you a short little preview of what the email content is. So don't forget to update this, because you can send this email and it's going to show up as this. Use this area to offer a short preview of your email's content. So make sure it's something that embodies what your email is about and is leading or telling to what that email subject line was. So top 5 ways to increase Amazon sales. This pre-header sentence is just a continuation of that. So we can save and close that. And now this is going to be a preview sentence right next to that email subject line in your subscriber's inbox. So we can go back to content. We can edit any of these, browse and upload photos right here. Edit this content, it'll show up right here. You can edit the style and color of it right here. Scroll all the way down, and now we want to make sure to update these links because this is at the very bottom of your email campaign. We can get rid of our social links altogether, but make sure to edit them so they're updated. We want to put Course Envy. Same thing here. Course Envy. So we can save and close. And obviously fill this out and stylize it to your likings. So click next. Now we go through everything. Remember, we segmented our list. It was people added before 1 month ago. So we can see our list is a little bit smaller. There's our subject line. All replies go to brand name, company email. Tracking. We're tracking clicks and opens and clicks in a plain text email. Here's our design. It was a 1-column template. This is fine. And now you can see they gave us an error here. Resolve. We noticed some placeholder text in your message. This is great. They caught it for us, right? We can go back to design and see this is what they caught. It's time to design your email. So that's what the resolve was. Default text content. They don't want your special email campaign to have their default text in it. So that's why it came up as an error. So that's great. So everything else looks good. Let's click the preview and test. Send a test email. So type in our email. All right, Bon Voyage, test email. Now we want to check our email. Okay, so in your inbox, it should be under promotions if you use Gmail. So here we go, top 5 ways to increase Amazon sales. And now notice this, the pre-header. Follow these tips for Amazon success. It's that first line in the pre-header. So let's look at this. Follow these tips. It looks good. And obviously, we didn't input an image, so there's no image here. And we didn't input that second image. But you do want to check your links now. Remember, I didn't put in a website, so this isn't clickable. This would be clickable if I put in a website. So we want to check this. Okay, that's good. That's Facebook at Course Envy. Okay, great. So this is what I'm talking about. You just want to check everything and make sure your links are good. Everything looks good. And then obviously check, oh, we have a good mailing address. We have an unsubscribe link. Great. So go back to your MailChimp tab. And now if we try to click send, we can't click send yet because we have something we need to resolve. So resolve that, then click send.